incredible thing. If you were following us last night with Tom's Tailgate forecast, I'd tell you what, towns of Pomeroy, Potlatch, and Troy just got into it with voting. More than 31,000 people voted for where I should broadcast from tomorrow at 5 and 6. And it looks like we're going down to Potlatch as Potlatch takes on Troy. But I tell you what, Pomeroy and you guys were absolutely outstanding, incredible school spirit. I will make it down to your school because that was a lot of fun. Anyway, they got about 53% of the vote. Potlatch did. And I'll also have checks for $222 for each school. And of course, the best thing for me, the most fun for me, is to get the student body on television and show off the great kids that go to our area high schools. No doubt about that.
Infraction. Well, high school football is expected to draw a big crowd tonight in Potlatch, Idaho. Cheerleaders, players, and fans already arriving for the big game against Troy. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sherry is there tonight for his now famous tailgate weather forecast. Tom?
I tell you what, you want Americana, you head on down to Potlatch. This is a great Friday night down here. Tons and tons of support. We're still waiting for Troy to show up. They're making the bus trip over. You can see the booster club is all set up. They're going to feed everybody who gets on down here. They've got the logger's got his game face on, no doubt about that. Beautiful ladies, great student body back there. A lot of middle schoolers and elementary school kids as well. Let's talk about weather, shall we? Day planner forecast. It feels like summer. Temperatures in the 80s and 70s this evening. We'll look for overnight lows to drop down to 56 and maybe record high temperatures tomorrow. Record high temperatures may approach 88 degrees. Don, this is Don Lenz. He is the president of the Booster Club. Don, we only got about 15 seconds, but you got a big sausage feed tomorrow, right?
Yes, we do. The football team's putting on our 9th annual Lagerfest sausage feed from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Potlatch Elementary Cafeteria. Homemade sauerkraut, the kids make it. Mashed potatoes, gravy, homemade rolls, the best German sausage ever. Come and eat.
Randy and I will be here. We love that. They expect 300 to 400 people. Great road trip for you if you're watching us in Spokane. I'll have your look at your weekend forecast coming right up.
All right, thank you, Tom. Coming up.
Hit it! Are you ready? Say, are you ready for Tom Sherry? 'Cause he is ready for you.
Storm Tracker 2 forecast with Tom Sherry.
As we said, the Potlatch Loggers kick off against the Troy High School Trojans tonight. Tom Sherry reporting live in North Idaho for the big game amidst all that excitement. Tom?
I tell you what, I'm loving Potlatch, Idaho. What a great group of kids. The Loggers tonight, they're you're undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Undefeated tonight, and you're playing Troy. Troy is undefeated.
Yeah.
So, oh, yes, well, so it's a big game. I was just talking to the coach a little while ago. He says, yeah, kids from both schools are playing some of their best football of the year. It's really going to be a fun night. They say that almost the entire town turns out. It's like Friday Night Lights. It's just a great night to get out and support community football. Quickly, before we go to the weather forecast, come on in here. This is Linda right here. And Linda, you guys have a very special benefit tomorrow, right, for kind of benefit a real special young man.
We do. The benefit is being held on October 1st, and it's at the high school. The Potlatch community recently lost a friend and a family member, Fletcher Voss, and the benefit is to give to his wife and his 2 daughters and their unborn little son.
And he's just a 2009 graduate, right?
He's a 2009 graduate, and the class is putting this benefit together as well as the community. Potlatch High School, come and join the benefit. And I'd also like to mention that you can go to any U.S. bank and give a donation to the family of the Vosses.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, gosh, that's very sad situation, but wonderful how the community's rallying around his wife.
The community has rallied wonderfully.
All right, Linda, we love you for that. We love this community, no doubt about that. Love the kids, that's for darn sure. Weather-wise, let's talk about it right now. Let's quickly get into your football forecast. Kick that ball through the hoops, or through the goalposts, I should say. The hoops. That would be wrong. It would be winter then, wouldn't it? The girls just laughed at Tom. Temperatures pretty much in the 80s and 70s for game time at 7 p.m. Look at these current temperatures. My goodness, it feels like it's more like July, doesn't it? Rather than September. We fly you around the area tomorrow. We'll show you temperatures in central Washington. All almost going to be record high temperatures everywhere you go. Incredibly warm in Seattle as well as in Portland. Mostly 80s, even a few 90s. Back over here into eastern Washington and North Idaho, as you can see, lots of sunshine. Maybe a record high for us tomorrow, 88 degrees. The record high is 87. So just incredible. And our warm weather continues As you can see, on Sunday, bit of a change. We drop it back down to about 77 degrees with a chance of some showers, and then much cooler weather next week. Actually, seasonal weather for the end of September and the beginning of October. Game time tonight, 7 o'clock. Things are happening down here at Potlatch, Idaho. Great-looking group. We love the sign. Thank you. Hold it up high. There they go. Oh, isn't that nice of them to do that? We'll have more from Potlatch, and we'll show Troy off when they come onto the game as well. Back to you, Randy.
All right, thank you, Tom. Start off this weekend with some great summer-like weather out there. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sherry reporting live tonight in Potlatch. He's got his tailgate forecast. Tom?
Oh, man. I'm in downtown Potlatch, Idaho, and our good friends from Troy have now joined us. The Trojans are here. We say thank you so much. By the way, undefeated so far, and you're the champs, right? You had a winning season last year, champs. That's very, very good. Time to give away some money quickly, Randy, if we can. We came down with checks for $222. We have we have Taylor from Troy, yep. ASB president, right? And we've got the assistant president. What do we want to say?
President.
Oh yeah, it would be the assistant president or the vice president. Thank you very much, Jasmine. So we're presenting you with checks for $222. Is this the greatest thing that's ever happened to you?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Thank you for playing along. Let's take a look at your day planner forecast. Great kids. I'm loving them. And as you can see, my goodness, unbelievable what you can see here. Temperatures in the 70s, and then as you can see, we'll look for overnight lows to drop down to about 56 degrees, and then maybe a record high tomorrow as temperatures climb up to 88, the record high being 87 degrees. And my good friend Donnie is here from Mission Foods, and we're doing what we did last week, and that is, of course, we've got a nacho eating contest. We have Evan from Potlatch. We have Kaylee, right? Kaylee from Troy. And Kaylee, you're a junior?
Yes.
And Evan, you're a senior, right?
Yep.
The big dance going on next week, right?
Yes.
Do you need someone to go to the dance with?
No, I have dates.
Well, what about Evan? Well, what about Evan? All right, we're gonna start this. Whoever can eat the most of the delicious Mission Foods nachos wins a prize. What's the prize?
The trophy.
Oh, the trophy. I'm sorry, we got the trophy right here. So here we go, and they're going to eat until the end, until right around 5:15. We'll call it at the end of my big weather forecast. So on your marks, get set, go. And there they go. Randy, we'll keep an eye on them. We'll give you updates throughout the news. Back to you.
Thank you, Tom. We'll check back on the contest later. Well,
Stay tuned because Tom Sherry's weather's up next live.